Yes, I am live. As I undo my hair, waiting for my daughter, I thought to come and let's chat as we talk about hair. Yep. If you guys have any questions about hair, let me know. And what you have learned to do about your hair. Everybody has learned something. And I think for me, the biggest thing that I have learned is um, not to the home remedies, like not to rely on the store-bought stuff, but the home remedies, they work, they work, they work magic. So what I did here, I washed my hair and then I locked it. After locking, I just did a 3-strand twist. So you see it's a 3-strand twist for, and then I just plaited them together. So once I undo them, they make those, it gives you those very nice curls. Yeah. But you know how the natural hair is. If if it rains, if I put water on this, if I now wash it, it just straightens. Yeah, so if you don't like it, you can just wash it and it straightens back out. Yep. So I think the one thing that I really would advise for natural hair is to see what works for your hair, for one. And then for type 4, type 2, like this type of hair, African American hair, African hair, water works for them. You have to put water on your hair when you're working on it. So even for me, when I was braiding it, it has to be wet. And if maybe I washed it some hours ago and it's still not wet, then I have to, like, spray some water on it. And I like to put, for my water, I can put like rose water and regular water, or you add some more stuff to it. Hi, welcome guys. It's your birthday, Marisa. Happy birthday, Marisa. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marisa. Happy birthday to you. Woohoo! Guys, wish Marisa a happy birthday. It's her birthday today. Marisa VD, happy birthday. You're welcome. How are you all doing today? Hi. Where are you watching me from? Sheila Stephens, hi, welcome. Yeah, so I just thought to jump in here and say hi to you guys. Where are you watching from? I am in the US at the moment. I hope I'm loud enough. I have the car running, but I hope I'm loud enough. Cool. Yes, cool. Yeah, so earlier I was talking about, natural hair, and honestly, guys, like I keep saying on my videos, I've been doing my hair for the past over 10 years. I do my own hair. And the one thing, Eric, you're watching from Ohio. Hi, Eric. Yay, welcome. How is the weather in Ohio? I hope it's good. Yeah. So, I think I've said my hair story so many times, but I mean, with natural hair, it's very easy. Even like if it's a guy, it's easy for you to do your own, to shave yourself, and or even to make your daughter or son's hair. It doesn't matter what gender, but acquiring that skill for doing hair, it's very easy, as long as you overcome you overcome the fear of you're not sure about what you're doing, because everything takes practice. Everything takes practice. So I do my own hair, and my daughter has. So for me, I have locks, and you see how like they are so even and very. I think they look nice, clean, because I do it myself. I wash it at least once every 3 weeks, moisturize it almost daily. So my everyday routine is so simple. I just have like a bottle of water with some oil in it, and I mix my own stuff. So I just put in my bottle of water, sometimes I put rose water, I put anything I have, but mostly it has to have an oil. So whichever oil I want, tea tree oil or like vitamin E oil, whichever oil I have, I put in my little water bottle, and then just spray on the scalp. Because you see, for natural hair, you always have to moisturize your hair every morning, or at least every time you're handling it. So that's what I do. Every time in the morning, I would put a little spray of my spray on the scalp, and I'm good to go. And then just when I wash it, I can style it however I want. And this time when I was interlocking it, and like the interlock, I've shown you guys before, it's so simple. It's just they call it the finger twist, the finger lock method. So you just lock it like that, and then I did the 3-strand twist. So it's really, really easy, honestly, for one to do your own hair. Then my daughter has micro locks, like sister locks, and I've been doing hers for now like 6 years. I used to be very slow, but I've picked up speed. So she washes it, or sometimes I help her wash, and then I do the interlock for her. So it's honestly, if you want to do your own hair, it's possible. And then doing your own kids' hair. So that's my point here today. I just want to encourage anybody, or if you have any questions about locks. Right now, the advantage is that the world is changing right now, and more people are now adapting or accepting locks as a method of hair. So yeah. Hi Akash. I've seen Eric from Ohio. Hi Sheila Stevens, Marisa VD, it's her birthday. Jalia B Ferry, hello. How are you all today? Yeah, so honestly, like, and you remember, this is what I always say. If you can look, even especially on this platform, I learned to do my hair from YouTube. I learned it from this platform. And the one thing I have come to see is that now people are adapting more to even making their own home remedies, like putting rosemary. And that's what I've done too. Like you've seen, I like to cook a lot. So I have found out that if I put rosemary and cloves in water and spray on my hair, it takes out the smell of food. Because you know how rosemary is, it has this nice smell to it. So I just put rosemary, like the dried rosemary. I've not tried. I think if it has to be, if it's the fresh one, I have to boil it. But because I already had the dry rosemary, I put the dry rosemary in water and just let it sit. I actually have it in my fridge, like and the longer it stays, it steeps and becomes darker and darker, and the smell intensifies. So that's what I use for my natural, like, apart from buying the one from the store, I also have adapted to use the rosemary water to take out the smell of food from my hair, because for some reason natural hair like sucks in all that food smell. So it doesn't matter even if I have my hair covered up for some reason it just adapts the smell. So yeah. Yeah. um yes, hi. Yeah. So it's really easy, honestly. Oh, sorry, I was distracted looking at a message. But it's really, really easy. Doing your own hair is really easy. And I think once I got over the unsureness, like I wasn't sure. Once I got over that, it became a lot more easier to like manage to do the hair. So I would encourage anybody, if you are on, you're trying to decide if you really want to, start your own, doing your own hair, just start slowly. I would encourage anybody, you just start slowly. Start by braiding, or you know start slowly and then go from there. Because remember, and not to talk bad about anybody who's, you know putting chemical on the hair, but you've seen how these chemicals have been associated with some type of cancers. You guys have seen that, right? So remember that if you keep putting chemical on your hair, part of it seeps into your skin. So just watch out for that. For especially for the natural African hair, most people like to, like, curl it and put the curl kit or the texturizer. Just remember that part of the problem with that is that it's a chemical anyway, and you're putting it on your skull. So for me, I remember I used to really burn. I used to burn a lot. Like, I tried even with the natural baby. I used to put the beautiful beginning, the one for the kids, but it would still damage my skull. Like, I used to burn. So I used to have a lot of chemical burn. I wonder what, it's sad, but I wonder what effect it left on my body. But I stopped a long time ago. I think it's been almost 15 years of being chemical free. And anyway, I didn't put chemicals until, maybe I did it for about 5 or 6 years. So it wasn't for a very long time. Yeah, I think it was just my college years is when I put chemicals. So, but for your natural hair, honestly, I'd really encourage, like, guys, just watch out. Watch out for, even like for the synthetic hair. But I've seen, so the beauty about, how people try to do different things. I have seen this lady doing synthetic hair. You can look it up and see, from banana fiber. So they are processing banana fibers and making hair extensions, and it's all natural. They I think they dye, or they sometimes they even have the one with the natural color. So there's been a lot of progression, at least on, like the hair extensions. So if you're one who puts on hair extensions, maybe try and find the more natural one, because the problem is with the synthetic hairs, those chemicals that are used to process all those, because it's synthetic anyway, it's not natural. So I would honestly just encourage anybody, if you're still doing braids and whatnot, just try and see where your hair is coming from, your board hair is coming from. But we need to be careful. You need to be careful on, all these things we are doing to our bodies. Because honestly, if you really think about it, how come the big C, like cancer, we didn't have it a lot during our, grandparents' time, great grandparents, it's in our generation more, and it's more on exposure to chemicals, and could be even from, you know, chemicals that we're putting on our hair, or the hair products, or the food we are eating. So a, a large array of, you know, things that now are bringing cancer and all those carcinogens. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, I just wanted to encourage us about hair today. I was cooking earlier, but I had a lot of food to cook, so I could not be filming cooking. I think um I did like a full tray, but it ended up being even more than, it ended up being more than a full tray of beef stew, pilau. I cooked some spinach, samosas. Uh-oh. Sorry. That's the radio. Hi. My bad. How are you? Yeah. So I was just encouraging us about hair. Where are you watching me from, and what type of hair products do you use on your hair, if any? Are you the type who are privileged to go to the salon? You know, when I came to the US is when I changed my hair, because it was not affordable. Like, people in Africa, really, y'all are very lucky. Going to the salon and doing your hair is like a walk in the park. But not in the Western world, not in the US. In the US, going for like treatment, wash and conditioning and treatment is, you're looking at least $100 to $150. Yeah. And I remember I never used to touch my hair back in Africa. I never used to touch my hair. Like, making my hair, why? It was very affordable. It was like, I think 200, was it an equivalent of like $10 for a wash, style, or even a wash, and, you know, with doing the palming was like $10, if anything $15. Here it's 10 times more, 150. So over time it just became too expensive, and I was like, nah, we need to find something. And then I think for me it was, like I've said before, getting buns. Like, the chemical buns are what just took me to do my hair. And why I picked this type of style, so I really wanted the sister locks. So remember, the sister locks are the very thin, you know, the thin, very small looking hair, not as big as these ones, but almost like 2 times or 3 times smaller. So sister locks are way better, but only thing is, I needed a permanent solution to my problem. So that's why I decided to to go for this, because the finger twist method for the locks, you can do it yourself. You can do it even with your eyes closed, because all you're doing is just interlocking where the growth is, and you just put your gel or wax and just do that, and that's it. That's how easy it is. And the interesting thing is, because the natural formation for the hair is in a curly pattern. So anybody who wonders how come people who put locks, their hair grows more, because of that, following that curly pattern for the hair and then not bothering it. And how also you care for your hair, you know, if you're putting your oils and your deep conditioning, and you're putting your oils on the hair, then it grows really good and it grows very quickly. But honestly, for locks, you can easily do your own hair. Like, guys, you know, if you're looking in this economy right now, two things. If you're trying to do two things, if you're trying to save, if you're really trying to save your money, that is one part you can try and save. If you're in a place where doing hair is expensive, like for me, that's why it made sense. I bet if I was still in Africa, living right now in Africa, I would not bother about doing my own hair. But in the US, hair is expensive. Braids, right now, braids go for at least $200. Braids. I have seen, I think there's this one lady who's famous on TikTok who does hair, and she charges $500. She charges, guys, 500 to do hair. Hi. So you tell me, do you think even if it's okay, let's say it's just the 200, so if I have two daughters, so for me and my two daughters, 200 going to the salon, that's $600 for one trip to the salon. Does that make sense to you? Thank you, Kemi. How are you today? He says, pretty girl, pretty hair. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, if you can manage to do your own hair, honestly, like I was saying, the two things for hair, if you want to just learn and do your own hair and save on the money, there you go. And on the other hand, if you want to learn and make people hair, you're gonna make money. The one thing I've always encouraged anybody planning to go to college, if you have a son or daughter going to college, an easy way for them to make pocket money is to learn to either do braids or even to fix what are they called, the extensions. If you can learn whatever skill you have for hair or makeup and take it with you to college, that's an easy way of making money. Easy way of making money. So think about it, guys. If you like for hair, and right now with the different vast type of hairs, it doesn't have to be only braids. It can even be doing dreadlocks, and guys also have dreadlocks. So if your son or daughter knows how to fix dreadlocks, easy to retwist or to do the retying, easy money. Sister locks right now go for, depending with the length of your growth, you're looking at least, some people charge $50 or like $60 per hour. So some say, is it per hour really? No, there's a flat rate. So they start by saying a flat fee of like maybe $100, and then $50 or $60 every additional hour. So the base rate is 100. If they're finished retwisting you within that hour, then it's $100. If not, then it will be an additional $50 for every additional hour. So you do somebody's hair for 3 hours. How much is that? Easy, $200 that your son or daughter will be making in college doing somebody's hair. Think about it. So that's just easy money. I'm already encouraging my daughter to do that, to learn how to do hair, so that if she's in college and she needs to get some quick money, you can just quickly get a client who keeps coming, and you just keep making, you're scheduling them, and they make money. So yeah, it's very easy. And especially with interlocks, sister locks, dreadlocks, very easy to do. I've even seen salons which were primarily doing just the doing the braiding or putting the weaves, the sew-ins, or the ones with the, man, I don't even do them until I forget what they're called. The sew-in, or the ones with the glue. Right now they've transitioned, and now people are doing more on just doing the, you know, more. They've started doing the interlocks and dreadlocks. So yeah, it's really really easy. Easy money, good people, easy money. So think about it. I don't know why I like to give you guys these money making ideas, because I feel like there's no limit. And remember, even if fine, you could be working, you need an additional side hustle to make money. And an easy additional side hustle to make money is, doing small something with your hands, something that's fun, something, so hair can be one of those things. Yep. So I'm just undoing the hair here, and I don't know if I'm clear, or I should move to where the sun is. And I don't want to go to the sun because the temperature right now the temperature in Texas is quite high. It's 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So no, I don't want to melt right now. It's so hot, and the weather has changed like this. It has changed drastically. Now we are in the heat of the summer, and I know it's going to go. It looks like this summer is really going to be one good one, because if now we are at 86 and it's barely the beginning, we'll easily go to the hundreds and up. Yeah. So, and remember, with the hair, if you have mixed hair is totally different to handle. You have to keep on trying different products until you see what works for you. And remember, I told you guys the other time, for the natural remedy for the detangler, when you soak up chia seeds, you just put chia seeds in water and let it soak, and then it's gonna be slimy, but that's not what you want. The sliminess is what you want when now you're handling the hair. So I know for like mixed hair, a good detangler would be doing, if you want a natural good detangler, chia seeds. Did I say chia seeds? No, not chia seeds, but what's the cousin to the chia seeds? Flax. It's the flax seeds, not chia seeds. I'm sorry. The flax seeds is what I meant. You soak the flax seeds in water, and then that sliminess, whatever the water is gonna be slimy, so you take that and then put it on your hair, and you can easily now, comb it or whatever you want to do on it. And because it's natural, even if you want to, add something else for it to be a deep treatment, then yeah, you could do that too. Yeah. So today is hair day. Like I said earlier, I was cooking, and it was a lot of cooking. I did not, but I think I'll show you guys. I'll take a picture of all the setup of the food that I've done. I think I did chicken. I was saying, and then I think I started talking about something else and forgot. Chicken drums. I think it's peri peri chicken with a beef stew and pilau and spinach and baked potatoes, kachumbari or like salsa, and chapati, and I think there's one more thing I'm forgetting. Yeah. So yeah, we're going for a party today. I think I'll take you guys along. Maybe I'll do a video. We'll see. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just undoing my hair when talking to you guys, and I think I like it when the curls, taking out the curls, it makes it looks, but it can't stay for too long. I think it will stay for about a week and a half. If I wrap it properly when I'm sleeping at night, it would stay for like a week and a half. But yeah, Do you have any questions about natural hair, guys? Guys here watching me? I've been talking for about 30 minutes now. Any questions? Or you guys want me to show you my environment? Let me see. I'm in a University of North Texas. But it doesn't look, it's not, it just looks, it's an okay university. I think I'll drive, when we're driving out, I'll show you guys around before we go. But yeah, it's a pretty one. It looks like school is in session, but there are not too many students. I guess because it's Saturday, there are not too many people on campus. Yeah. Yep. Otherwise, do you guys have any questions about hair that you want to ask me? No? So let me see. I like to go with statistics. Let's see how many people, what is the number of women who have natural hair right now? Or has the number of women go natural with hair? Let's see what it says. Oh, yes, there's been a notable increase in women choosing to embrace their natural hair texture, particularly among Black women. This trend is driven by factors like health, personal pride, and desire for liberation from chemical and treatments, and society pressure to have straight hair. Okay, so there has been an increase. Yeah, I thought so, because most people right now honestly embrace natural hair more. Reasons for going natural are healthier lifestyle. Many women opt for natural hair practice to avoid the chemical use in straightening treatment. And then pride and appreciation, embracing their natural hair texture and affirming their identity as Black women is a significant factor. And then liberation from pressure. The natural hair movement offers a break from the pressure to maintain straight hair, which can be time consuming and costly. It is costly, honestly. Let me not lie to you. I remember one time, I think, but that was my best press. I think I went and I got a texturizer, and then they did treatment. I have never, my hair was treated. I think I went to the dryer like 4 times. So they first put they put something to avoid my scalp from burning, and then they put the texturizer, then I did the wash, and then they did conditioning, and then I sat in the whatchamacallit, in the hair dryer to steam it. Then I went back, they washed, came back, they put something else, went back to the steamer, came back again 3 or 4 times. And then how they did it was mwah. But at the time, like I said, it's like been 10 years ago. At the time, how much did I pay? I remember paying close to 100 and something. I think it was like 120 or so. So yeah, it is costly. It is costly to, be doing the press. So at least, thank God, now with all the wigs people put on, it becomes cheaper, because once you buy the wig, you can use it often, And it's funny how, you see, somebody can easily think that I have, what are they called? The forelocks, the braids. But this is all my hair from the root. Yeah, I've been growing it. So the time I'll be tired and carried, I'll sell. Let me know if you would buy it. Would you buy this to be using as an extension? Yes? How much would you buy it for? Let me know. Let me know if and then I start over again to, to grow it. Because I think it's very, honestly, it takes patience. So let me know, how much would you buy the hair for? I'd cut and sell it to you. Let me know. If I get a good rate in this economy, I'll do it. So let me know, how much would you buy the hair for? You know? Oh, so apparently increased visibility. Celebrities like Viola Davis and Solange Knowles have helped to normalize and promote natural hair, making it more acceptable in various settings. I actually agree. Viola Davis, like you know Viola Davis, How to Get Away with Murder. She was the key actor. I think she was what was her name? What was her name in How to Get Away with Murder? She was the lecturer. Miss Who? What was her name? I don't know why it's keeping my mind. But you know who I'm talking about. So that's Viola Davis, and honestly, she is very, very, very good. Yeah, and she promoted natural hair among African Americans, especially. And of course, like in Africa, we have so many first ladies who have natural hair. The likes of even the current first lady of Kenya has her hair natural. The previous first lady of Kenya had natural hair. I don't know if Mama Ngina had natural hair. Yeah. But right now, the natural hair movement, and especially with women like cutting their hair and just going with their hair like that, has become such a big thing. And it's a beautiful thing to see, because honestly, I feel like the whole trend for texturizing hair was a whole marketing thing with the people who are selling the products. Because remember, you have to have a buyer to sell your product. So if you're selling this and themselves they don't use it, that's a funny thing. The people who are promoting, come to think of it, the people who are promoting to use chemical on the hair, themselves are not even doing the chemical. You're buying hair products and all these chemicals from a Chinese store. In America, it's the Chinese stores, many of them, they're beauty stores. They're the ones who own them, and they're the ones who are selling it. And if you look at the product, it says made in China. So they make the product, but themselves they are not using it. So do you think they care what is in the product? I'm just saying. Do you think they care what is in the product? In my opinion, they don't. But hey, what do I know? Yeah. But yeah. It is, I like how right now, honestly, the whole natural hair movement has become such a thing, and it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I didn't even finish. I still have like 2 or 3 of them to finish, but I'll finish. I need to meet up with my daughter to pick her up. But yeah, that's what I wanted to come and talk to us about today. Just remember, like, honestly, guys, sometimes we do things. Sometimes we do things and we don't even think about them. But if you think about it, you'll be like, you know what? Why am I doing this? Why am I buying chemicals? I don't even know what is in this chemical. And not to discourage anybody, but just think about it. You don't know what chemicals you're putting on your hair and what effect it will have in you. And okay, fine, you can put it on you as a grown-up, but the one thing I've always said and advocated for is the kids. Please don't texturize your kids' hair. Find ways. I understand. Like I said, I used to have textured hair simply because it becomes easier. 4C hair is so difficult to manage. It is so difficult to manage. It's a lot. you know, it requires a lot of patience, and then it's painful. But and that's why I'm saying, if you have the right product, if you have the right products, you're good to go. So the problem is that having the wrong product is what makes you think about texturizing your child's hair, texturizing your own hair, and putting all these type of chemicals on the hair. So just remember, you could be texturizing your hair or doing all these chemicals, but you don't have to. Honestly, you don't have to. You don't have to. Right now, there's so many solutions. Even like on this platform, I already told you guys, when I started my natural hair journey, YouTube was my best friend. I googled how do I wash, what do I do, and then once I had found what worked for me, I stuck with that. And then I decided to even go more natural. But I know, like, the one thing, if there's one regret I have, is, but anyway, now even with the way the sun, you know, of course the sun is a natural dye, but be careful when you're putting, if you have dreadlocks, if you do the deep cleaning with the baking soda, and the way, like, so many people talk about the deep cleaning with baking soda and vinegar, it naturally dyes the hair. So for me, I realized there was a difference. When I stopped, I could see a distinction between the color of my hair. But the best thing would, if you don't want to put color, you don't have to do the deep cleaning. You can just use a good shampoo, and then also you can do, once you're ready to wash your hair, you can do, like I said, rosemary water. You do the rosemary water, and find something else that a good shampoo, mix it, and then let it sit on the hair. So you can do, like, you know how we would do the deep conditioning. So you do that, you deep condition your hair fast with the shampoo, let it sit, and then you wash it. And then if you want, you can also soak it. Find, like, the, you know, the thing to, like, to soak your hair in shampoo. But I'm a big advocate for the natural remedies. If you can do a natural remedy for your hair, you're better off than doing chemicals. But honestly, guys, please don't texturize your child's hair. Don't. Just try and, you know, put those natural oh, I was gonna show you guys also the university, but there's nothing really to see. It's an old campus. It's an old campus, but on the left here they have more buildings. But this is hey, I'm coming towards you. Okay. Yeah, so this is an old campus. It's a University of North Texas, UNT. I think they're still they're doing a lot of renovation. Looks like but some buildings are newer, but some are like, yeah. Yep. University of North Texas. I think it is a public university. Yeah, I think it's a public university. So it's a nice, it's nice and quiet away from the city center. Yeah. But yeah, guys, really think about, you know, if you're still trying to be in your natural journey, welcome to this side. We always welcome more people to join us in this natural movement. God created us to have different hair. So I've learned to embrace my hair, and whenever I get a chance to talk to people who are on the fence about their hair, I always encourage people to, like, embrace your hair, and if possible, if possible, if you can. I like how you notice on the bottom they have the bicycle, sidewalk, side ride, the bicycle rides for the campus, the college students. So that's a good thing. That's a very good thing for them. Music annex. Yeah, so this is University of North Texas. University of North Texas. I put it like that. Yeah, you can see the road better. Yeah. Then I think this side, oh wow, let me show you guys. So one of the side hustles my daughter does is I don't know if she can see me. Yeah, she can see me. One of the side hustles she does is photography. So she has come to photograph. All right, you're welcome. She's come to photograph a high school student who'll be coming here for campus. Nimekuweka kwa YouTube yangu. Hi. We are live.
Bye guys.
No, usitoke. Nipatie address hapa. I want to just drive around. Wapi? No, that was to me. Kitambo. Asa tu ni mwalimu wako. Eh?
Can we go to Buc-ee's?
No. Why? I can't. Time, Mama. Time. I need to drop off all that stuff by 5. So put for me the address of where we're going. Put for me the address. Let me mute for a second, guys. You just watch the road. Let me get some information here. Yeah, so yeah, the construction. Ooh, that was tight. Yeah. So the roads have construction, but they are still passable. How was it? It was good? Good. Yeah, so we have about 30 minutes. Let me show you part of our roads here in Texas. Ride with us. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. You have some of your water.
Oh wait, can I go to I need to change. Wait, stop.
Going to the back?
Okay.
I feel like we were here. Oh, it's taking me to Avenue A. Yeah, so we had passed this road. I bet these are the universities on the left. The university dorms for the day scholars. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah. Otherwise, it's summertime here. Summertime. University of North Texas. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll let you guys see the road as we drive. We are driving towards the highway now. So you're gonna see the highway. Most of these houses are older, smaller, because I don't know how old that university is, but it should be over 20 years old. It should be over 20 years old. So it's an old university. So from here, getting out of it is on I-35 South. So we will be going on 35 South. I think we're going to see two lakes. We'll see Lake is it Lake Dallas? Is it Lake Dallas? Or it's okay. It's a green. That road is so weird. Yeah. So now we are going into 35. I-35. So remember what I told you guys last time. 35 is east or west, because it's odd numbers. Odd numbers are east or west, and even numbers are north or south. Yeah. So this I-35 has 4 lanes. six lanes. So 3 lanes on either side, and normally the speed is 70. So nothing too extravagant about the highway. It's just normal. I think later on, I don't know if I will be driving or we'll see. There's a different highway we will be using later on. If I'm able to come live, I'll show you guys, because I really need to pick up my watch hours, so bear with me. Yeah, I really need to pick up my watch hours, so that's my intention here, and show you around Texas. Have you guys visited Texas before? And what of interest do you want to see in Texas? I could take you to see it as you wait to see it in person. Binka Red Bucky. So Bucky's is a big like a rest area. Oh my goodness, if I had time I could have taken you guys to Bucky's, but if you go down on my videos, you'll find the one for going to South Padre. I think I did a video going to South Padre, and we went to, guys, oopsie, sorry guys, you dropped. Going to South Padre, we drove through a Bucky's, and there it is. You see the symbol? There it is. Actually, the whole thing, it is huge. You guys have seen it, right? It is so big. It is like 3 gas stations or 4 gas stations together. And in Buc-ee's you can find everything. It's like a one-stop place. Yeah, so just now driving back, and I think it's been an eventful thing. Traffic kama 5:30. Yeah. I tell you, every day are different. People are so daring, honestly, on this road. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you have to really be careful on these roads. Yeah, Buc-ee's you can get in, find an outfit, shoes, buy yourself plates, buy a towel. I bet even some of them have showers. You can even take a shower, change, eat. So it's a perfect place. Like if you're going on a road trip, Buc-ee's is a perfect. If you see a Buc-ee's by you and you want to gas up, that would be the best place to go. You can gas up and eat. And I think most of them, because they are newly built, they have even the electric car charging ports. So they're normally perfect for on the road. Yeah. Yep. So I'll just keep showing you guys the road as I continue driving. As I continue driving. Otherwise, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Like I said, I plan on being more active. I hope I am being consistently coming and being a producer more than a consumer. I need to do that. Actually, that's my intention on this app. I need to produce more than I consume. I have become a consumer on the app and I don't like it. I need to be more productive on it. On my other social medias, I have so many people following me, and I still do more on them, but I have really neglected my YouTube channel, and so I've been trying to be more consistent now coming. Yeah, so we are still on 35. I'm driving at almost 60. I need to pick up the speed because the speed is 70. Is 70, so yeah, this is Texas. North Texas. So we are coming from north going south. Right now the gas prices have not gone down. I think I saw somewhere somebody saying gas has gone down. No sir, gas is still up. That's regular, $2.58.9, $2.58 and 90 $2.58.99. So gas has not gone down, no. So So the roads there, they are toll roads also, and just regular roads. I almost said loads. Yeah. But yeah. Do you guys like road trips or no? Funny thing is, I love driving. We need to go for a road trip. I think the longest I've driven is, yeah, 35 has that habit. This road, the problem with this road is that I don't even know why I forgot. When you come to the corners, when the road bends, people step on the brakes and you can't see the front. Yeah, so now we have the lake right there, if you guys can see. That's Hickory Creek on your right and left. Hickory Creek Lake Dallas. I think they have two of them. I wish I could show you guys, but I'm trying to put my both hands on the wheel. But yeah, so there's two of them, and then Lake Louisville. Normally people in the summer come to like do boat rides and to do a lot of fishing, but the fishing is more like catch and release. But there's been a lot of fatalities on the lake. So that's Louisville, Lake Louisville. Yeah, it's been dangerous on that lake. It's been dangerous. Could you text Auntie and say we are on our way back? Hi. Tell Auntie we are on our way back. Yeah. Then coming up is Flower Mound. So normally Texas has a lot of small cities. It's just one city after the other. Valley Ridge. Yeah, and then notice the flag. I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a flag coming up, Texas flag, but it's half mast. It's flying half staff. And I had looked it up earlier. They are honoring the late. They normally do that if a prominent leader passes, so they're doing that to honor the late Pope Francis. So I guess because the funeral it's been like that all week. The flags have been half mast, but I guess tomorrow they will go back up. He was a good leader. I think he did do a good job. Yeah, so this is still on 35. And this 35, they've had construction on this road for the longest. They have expanded it, but there's always traffic on this road. It's quite a busy road going from north to south. I don't think there's not any other road, or is there? Maybe the small side roads, but this is the main highway in between that side of town. Yeah, El Rancho. So I'm supposed to be exiting in what, 14 miles. So I'll be on this road for about 14 miles and then exit. Yeah, so the construction is finished on this side, but on that side it's terrible. Yeah, but it will be finished. Ain't nothing that has a beginning that does not have an end. Yeah, everything has an ending. So yeah. Oh wow, look at that. It's a karaoke party bus. That sounds like a good plan. Ah, karaoke party bus. Okay, friscoblackcar.com. Okay, I'll look you guys up. It's a good idea. You just party in the bus while karaokeing away. Ah, and looks like you're able to stand while you're doing your karaoke, so you can be dancing. It has enough room to stand. Yeah, that guy scared me. Just came in front of me. Texas drivers. Yeah. But yeah, so today was all about encouraging you guys. If you have not started your natural hair journey and you're planning to, the time is now. Start slowly. Learn your type of hair texture and whatever your hair likes, and just keep doing it. Keep at it. So now coming up is now the mix master of roads, where 635 is meeting George Bush, is meeting 35. We have some Rayburn. Like, it's a whole, you see that? You guys see that, right? Yeah, today I have you in a good spot. You can see properly. Yeah, so that's the thing about Texas. You really have to know where you're going. Otherwise, you will be stuck. You'll be stuck going up and down, round and round, missing your road. So this is what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lanes, 8 different roads, all almost like merging or crisscrossing, and you just have to know what road you are going on. So 635 is the main road going to Dallas, uptown. And looks like, what road is that? Oh, and those are the people with the traffic there on the right are actually on the expressway. They are on the express road and they are in traffic. Meaning, if we are going to merge with them there in front, you might find traffic at the front there. So let's see. Well, they're the ones going to find George Bush and yeah. So you see still odd numbers. George Bush. No, George Bush is what? George Bush is, because it's a turnpike, he doesn't have a number. Just George Bush Turnpike. Yeah, so right by here. Not too long after that, you see now again another Mix Master. Yeah. And the roads are massive, you see that, right? That's the one thing that Texas is really known for. We are known for our roads, known for our massive roads. The slogan is everything is big in Texas, including the people. Because we eat from big plates. You don't use the small saucer like plates. You use the big plates. Yeah, then there's more construction. As if the roads are not enough, we are still adding the roads. Yeah. Beltline. I'm so surprised actually there was no traffic. I was thinking I was going to be coming with a stop and go kind of movement. So I'm really surprised. No traffic. Yeah, so right now the temperatures are much better. So many people are outside. Yeah, we outside. It's summertime, and that's why the roads seem to be so busy. Hi, welcome. We're just driving from UNT. We were talking about hair earlier. If you are just joining, please like the video and please leave a comment. Help me grow the channel, and I appreciate you all coming and watching. Yeah, so we'll be exiting on North Walton Walker Boulevard. North Walton Walker. Yeah, but it's a beautiful day to be out here, and it looks like there's not too many cars. Quite a number, but not too many. But yeah, this is in Texas. So if you can see the flags, the big box with the Lone Star, we are known to be the Lone Star State. So the two flags here on the left, the second one still with still the same colors, the blue, red and white, but with the Lone Star is the Texas flag. So Texas is known as the Lone Star State. Single star on the flag. So Lone Star State. Yeah, so that is it. Unaona tunakuja kona. I can't pull it out. I'd need both hands.
Oh,
Okay. Let's see. It's the airport freeway. So if you come to Texas, that's how you go to the airport. And then 6:35. Alrighty. So yeah. So basically, that is it for me for now. That is it for me for now. I will come back again later on. Yeah, that's it from me today. Please share, like, comment on my video, and thank you for coming. Thank you for everybody who's watched. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate so much. And yeah, let me know. Like I said, let me know what you want to see in Texas. I can bring you along and show you around our beautiful state, beautiful city. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Yeah, I injured my finger. Ciao, guys. And until the next one, bye. Oh, that's so clear. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I should have looked for a better spot for this thing. Anywho, until the next one, I gotta go. Bye.